Hi, I'm Rocca Cruz, and you're listening to Be.Live. Be yourself and live your purpose. What if I told you that the person who's always angry might actually be the most afraid? Maybe that person is someone you love, or maybe it's you. Today, we're unpacking the fight trauma response, how anger, overreaction, and control are sometimes just the nervous system crying out for safety. If you know someone who's always seems mad, or if you've been told you're too much, this episode is for you. Let me tell you about Alvin. On the outside, Alvin is your average good guy. Hardworking, funny, sweet. He remembers birthdays, buys his office mates snacks. He's the one who helps carry the water gallons when no one else does. But Alvin has a temper. He doesn't explode every day, but when something sets him off, it's like flipping a switch. One time, his co-worker forgot to email a file. Instead of a simple reminder, Alvin slammed his laptop shut and snapped, "You had one job," and stormed off. Another time, a friend joked about his weight. Alvin went cold and snapped and said, "Don't call me that. Try it again and just see what happens." People thought he was just sensitive. But the truth is, you couldn't correct him. Even small things, like his wife suggesting, "Maybe we can talk to the kids more gently," that would trigger him. He'd respond with sarcasm or silence, or worse, he'd say things like, "So now I'm the bad guy. I'm the problem again." Over time, people backed off. His friends stopped correcting him. His team avoided confrontations. His wife started walking on eggshells. Until one day, she quietly packed her things and left him. No shouting, no begging. She just left. And Alvin stood there wondering, why would my wife leave me? I worked hard, I provided, I loved them. He loved them hard, but his trauma fought harder. Here's what most people don't realize. The fight response is not about anger. It's about fear. It's the body's way of saying, "I need to protect myself. I can't afford to be wrong, weak, or out of control." This happens especially to people who grew up not being listened to unless they shouted, being punished for making mistakes. They grew up feeling like they had to defend themselves constantly. So now, when something feels even a little threatening, a joke, a correction, a delay, their nervous system sees it as danger. They go into fight mode. It's not because they want to hurt people. It's because their system thinks, if I don't fight, I'll get hurt. But over time, this pushes people away because no one wants to feel like they're walking on eggshells. So here are 4 simple ways to correct the fight response. Number 1, breathe before reacting. When you feel triggered, pause and take a deep breath. Don't speak or act right away. This gives your brain time to calm down. Number 2, name what you're really feeling. Instead of just saying, I'm mad, ask, am I hurt? Am I embarrassed? Am I afraid? Understanding your deeper feeling helps you respond better. Number 3, move your body safely. Use up the anger energy in healthy ways. Walk, dance, or squeeze a stress ball. Let the tension out without saying anything or hurting anyone. And number 4, speak, don't attack. Say what you need calmly. Instead of, you never listen, try, I feel ignored and I need us to talk. That would make you a little bit more vulnerable, but try it. So let's do a 1-minute breathing exercise. Open your hand, palms out, and breathe slowly and feel the rise. And breathe out and feel the tension soften. Let's do it again. Breathe in slowly and breathe out. Say to yourself, I am safe. I don't need to fight. I can respond and not react. Inhale, and then exhale. Now let's reflect. Let's ask this question, open your journal, and write this down. When was the last time I overreacted to something small? What did it remind me of? What makes me unsafe when I'm being corrected? Let this question sit with you. No need to rush, just be honest. Ask yourself, when was the last time I overreacted? What did it remind me of? If you've been the one who loses their temper, or if you love someone who does, this isn't about shame. It's about understanding. Anger is just the armor. But underneath, it is a part of you that's scared, tired, and trying to survive. Healing begins when we tell that apart. You don't have to fight anymore. You're safe now. If you know someone who's always angry, who struggles to stay calm, or who pushes people away without meaning to, share this episode with them. It might be the thing that helps them see their pattern and start to heal. And as we end this journey through the 4 trauma responses, fight, flight, freeze, and fawn, remember this. These patterns were once your brain's way of keeping you safe. You weren't weak, you were surviving. But now, you're a different person. You're in a different season. One where awareness can lead to healing, and healing can lead to purpose. You don't have to be stuck in your old patterns. You can choose new responses. You can live with clarity, courage, and compassion, not just for others, but for yourself. So keep showing up, keep growing, and never forget, change starts within. You're not alone in this path.